Why waiting until a resit is a risky bet. Most parents know that maths is one of the toughest subjects at GCSE, but what often comes as a shock is just how many students struggle to pass it on their second attempt. In 2024, around 82% of students who sat a maths resit failed to reach a grade 4. That's more than 4 out of every 5 students walking away disappointed, despite doing the exam for a second time. The odds are stacked heavily against them ever passing it later on. First, by the time students get to a resit, they've often been struggling for several years. Gaps that started back in year 7 or 8 have widened, and by year 11, confidence has already taken a serious hit. When a student steps into a resit classroom, they're battling years of frustration and a belief that I'm just not good at maths. That mindset can be harder to fix than the subject itself. Second, students are usually cramming revision into a few short months. Maths becomes the extra burden, squeezed into timetables where motivation is already low. It's a box to tick rather than a fresh opportunity to master the subject. And third, resits rarely give enough time for the kind of practice that maths needs. Think of maths like going to the gym. You can't build strength by turning up twice and then hoping for the best. It's the small repeated effort over time that makes the difference. Now here's a perspective shift for parents of year 10 children. If your child is in year 10 now, they are standing at the most important crossroads. The statistics tell us that once they miss the grade 4 in year 11, the road ahead becomes far steeper. But while they're still in year 10, there is a chance to change that course. Year 10 is the last long runway before exams. It's the year where weaknesses can still be addressed without the intense time pressure of year 11. It's where confidence can be rebuilt, where practice can become routine, and where the habit of small wins can replace the story of failure. Think of it like this. Fixing a leaky roof is always easier in the summer than in the middle of a storm. Year 10 is that summer window. Leave it until year 11 and the storm has already begun. Leave it until a resit and you're mopping up flood damage. So what's the takeaway here? Don't rely on the idea that a resit will fix everything. The data shows it usually doesn't. The real opportunity is now, while your child is still in year 10, before the pressure cooker of final exams, before confidence takes another knock, and before the odds stack against them. It's not about putting on pressure, it's about using this year wisely, reviewing old topics regularly, plugging the gaps, and building that belief that maths is something they can succeed in. This is something we see many students doing on our grade 4 course, working through the 100 skill videos to achieve grade 4, practicing these skills in our live sessions, and ensuring they don't forget the work through our spaced learning tests. The truth is, the best way to beat the resit statistics is to never need a resit at all.